We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for in return this video to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with DBGI, Digital Brands Group Inc. And we're going to talk about some data on why this is one of the top stocks to possibly squeeze and why you want to know all the information I'm about to share with you guys based off the technicals here with 42 vision on the 30-minute and 1 day. But before we jump into all that data, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities of the weekly watch list from last week to this week and how they performed. And then we're going to jump right into it here with DBGI. All the data and information, you're going to love what I have for you guys. Stick around. So I want to share with you guys not one home run, but 2 home runs from the weekly watch list. And no matter what volatility the stock market throws at us, I will be looking for opportunities daily and weekly. And there's opportunities for all trading styles, whether you swing trade, day trade, or long-term trade. I know I talk about daily opportunities every single day, but today's daily opportunities gave us realistic expectations of 3 to 5%, 5 to 10%. But we're going to talk about the home runs that I mentioned last week here on the Patreon. You could see the date there, October 10th, and these were the 2 home runs from last week. Not only were these the 2 opportunities that turned out to perform pretty well, but others on the list have so far given 10 to 15% since I mentioned them. Now, PSFE, we caught this one near its all-time lows, and same thing with VMEO, and this is how they performed. And let's go ahead and look at these charts. So we caught PSFE near its all-time lows here at that 690 mark. This is the 11th. I mentioned it on the weekend on the 10th on that Sunday. This is Monday. It gave us that low towards the end of the day. It held itself up, and since then it's been skyrocketing and pushing upwards due to news and different things going on with the company, as well as the technical setup and 42 vision, guys. This is something you can gain access to as well. There was weakness here. Things started to shift, and it's just shown strength since then, and a highest point so far of 20% plus. Now, another one was VMEO. We caught this one on the extreme weakness here. You can see the 11th giving us that low of 26, 22, 21, give or take. It started to push upwards, and since that point afterwards, in that full transition on 42 vision, it has given us a highest point so far of 30% plus, and you can just see the strength for the last several days. This is something you can become part of as well. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, to the Patreon. You gain access to my weekly watch list, daily watch list, being part of a community that's looking to learn and grow together, as well as if you choose the 42 vision tier level, you gain access to the 42 vision indicator, which gives this clarity that allows me to see the opportunities that I can maximize on when there's weakness and when there's strength. And I look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. Here we are with DBGI, and this is a stock that ran towards the end of September from $3 all the way up to highs here of nearly $5. Consolidated, had small runs of 5 to 10%, almost reaching 15% at its highest points after the bell, and then just started to collapse. And since then, it just continued to bottom out and hit a low here of 257 and has been reversing. Now, this has been on one of the top lists of short squeeze possibilities, but it has reached number 1 on the list, guys. And we're going to break down how things are looking here on the chart on the 30-minute as well as the 1 day, and why an opportunity is forming. And we're going to break it all down here in this video today. You guys should be excited for this, because this is where we talk about opportunities as they form, and we try our best to catch them before they even happen. Now, this is one that actually took a while to get on the number 1 list, and that is what I was waiting for before announcing it. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to continue to go higher, but being at this level is a huge accomplishment for the opportunity that DBGI has, especially with the days to cover that it has. So DBGI has a short interest float based off this information at the time of this recording of 18%. That's nearly 20%. That's pretty high. And then the borrow fee rate is pretty low, but it's working its way up. And the short squeeze score is 97.13. What I love about this, though, is the days to cover, guys. This is pretty high, and this is what allows the explosive reactions when shorts get squeezed and actually caught up in it, and that's how the squeeze even forms. That is the days to cover of 3.17. That is a pretty high days to cover. And if we go over here to see how many short shares are available, you will see that some covering is happening as we see the price action in the stock. Now, the stock took off from way down here at 257 all the way up to 378, pulled back pretty fast, and it's sitting in the high threes here, mid threes, and then it's trying to bring itself back up. So we need to see if it can continue. Now, based off of the 1 day, we are seeing still some strength. The 30-minute, still some strength, and it's trying to reverse. If this reversal can continue and can go into more green candlesticks, we could see this continuation of strength and forcing more shorts to cover, getting them trapped. And with this days to cover that they have, gives strength to the bulls to trap the bears, trap the shorts, force them to cover, and they can't have the flexibility that they have when the days to cover is pretty low. That's the one thing. And even when you see here the amount of short share volume, you could see how it's been going lower and lower every single day. But at these levels, right, they're trying to re-short it. And that's why you're seeing here new short positions coming in. And those same shorts can actually get trapped if this continues, if the bulls continue to push higher. Why? Because they thought that was it, and they're starting to actually see things push back up. They might even have to cover, and they're going to be the reason why this could break through the highs here and do a support there and go the next leg up due to another squeeze, because all of this going on here has to do with a squeeze. But for the squeeze to continue with that days to cover, that amount of short interest and that amount of pressure and short squeeze score, these shorts need to get squeezed as well and get caught up in it, as well as all those that have not covered yet, because there's a lot of them from way down here and even around this area that have not covered. And if they get trapped, the bulls are taking advantage and taking over this chart. We're just going to have to see how high could this go. So the first resistance level is the highest point reached today, 378, needs to be broken through. And then the next point would be 423. Those are the two levels that I'm watching. And as you see in the heading, I have a short update on Shiba Inu. If you've seen my Shiba Inu videos or you hold Shiba Inu and it's your first time coming across this channel, you're going to want to see this update. I have some information to share with you guys and some great news on how further adoption has been expanding the horizons, right, for Shiba Inu and its growth. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for this because you're going to love what I have to share with you guys. So here we are with a quick update on Shiba Inu. And here on 42 Vision, you could see how things have actually pulled upwards. We talked about this one yesterday on why it started to rise. And that has to do with the Elon Musk tweet. Things started to pull downwards. And it seems like right now it is in an overextended weakness area. And it might want to try to reverse here. Now that's on the 30-minute. On the 1 day, we can actually see here how Shiba Inu is continuing after this pullback, going into strength and pushing upwards and trying to get past, right, that 4 zeros and a 2.8, 4 zeros, 2.9 to get towards 4 zeros and a 3 and continue that upward staircase effect. Now, one of the biggest things that has to do a lot with further adoption and showing the strength of these charts and actually being in this consolidation here on the bigger picture and also in the smaller picture consolidating here after pulling upwards has to do with Shiba Inu holders. We keep on seeing further adoption spread and it continues to grow every single day. Just yesterday to today has gone up nearly 5,000 in new holding addresses of Shiba Inu holders. The more this continues, the bigger the impact further adoption has. And we see here the wallets, right? We have the top 4, the top 5 here holding large positions. This one doesn't count because that seems to be the one that got burned by obviously the Ethereum co-founder when he got that huge amount of supply given to him. He donated some of it and the numbers kind of correlate to what's missing in the bigger picture here. So Shiba Inu just continues to grow in further adoption, continues to grow on the list as well, right? When we come over here to trending, it is not on the trending list just yet. If it comes back on here, it's going to be a huge impact on Shiba Inu, but on the most visited, it continues to fight to be in the top 15. It was in the top 10 before, but it's in the top 15 right now and still continues to grow, expand. And you could see here how on the news it confirms it that Shiba Inu's wallet addresses surge by over 9% in 2 weeks, guys. Just imagine how much more it could continue. And it was stating this when it was at 738K. We're already at 743K. So that is some big stuff. We're going to continue to watch these charts. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.